Black Friday, it's Black Friday day. Okay. Yeah, I can't be like that, actually. Let's go! It's Friday. It's magic. It's me yelling into the clouds. Drinking a beer. Because that's what life is about. Now, these live streams are where I'm going to have thoughts. Lots of thoughts. That's what they're for. It's good to have thoughts. Maybe I'll turn on my camera in a minute. But right now, it's game time. We're gonna do some magic, because this is the only game I'm hyper-fixated on. The only game I'm playing. And maybe I'll figure another game out. Something's wrong with my Steam. I might have to reinstall my entire OS. It's normally what I do. Keep the peace. Yeah. Ranked? Can I do that ranked? No, I cannot. Let's just do a regular play. Or ranked? Alchemy ranked? Yeah. Let's try that. Keep the peace. Have my thoughts, do my things, you know. That's what it's about. But most importantly, create content where I don't have to edit. Because I fucking hate editing. With a passion, and I don't want to pay someone to do it. Ooh, this is... You know... I'm gonna keep it. This is a terrible hand. This isn't good. Well, I mean, minus the land, I get. That's what life is about. Land. Land. Just remove all of that. So bookmarks are for... We have bookmarks because... we have bookmarks because... 30 frames per second? No. Target blocking or block creature you control gets +2. Okay, this is awesome. This is an awful start. I'm gonna have 0. But that's okay. Remember, this is where you build a PC and put Linux on it to play Magic. Oh, thank fuck, man. And it gets flying. Based. I don't like that. Maybe I'll do some DP browsing. No, my bitrate. It's too something. Your bitrate setting is out of recommendation for Twitch. Please set a bitrate less than 500k. 5. I don't know. I'll figure that out later. That's a tomorrow's problem. See, it's below 5. You guys are tripping. Saying it's fair. It's probably Is there a way I can... Settings? Stream? Won't let me. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1. Okay, yeah, that's good. Should have put a fucking land down my instead of discarded. If If you would gain a life, you'd gain that much life plus 1 instead. This creature gets as long as you have 25 or more life. Oh, interesting. Defense? So if we increase the life, we'll be good. We'll be sexy. Says my live's excellent now. Thank you. Thank you, Internet. Returns from your graveyard to your hand. No. No. Whenever you gain life, no. I wanna get them counters. I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit. My bones. My bones are broken. Okay, draw. Okay, 3, 4, 5. Oh, don't tell me. Don't tell me he's got something. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck you. Only one. Only one. God, only one more life and I'd be fucking strong, sexy. But no, I had to get oopsies. Let's get him down, fuck it. Unless that was a mistake. Was it? Stop. Boom. 15. I got no land to do that. That's okay though. That's okay. Oh. Fuck. Well. I don't know, attack. Enchant a creature, your activities can't attack or block. Interesting. I'm just gonna do that. This might be a W. Hopefully. Hopefully a W. Ah, fuck, death touch. If you would gain life, you gain that much life plus 1 instead. I'll bring him down to 7. But he's just gonna block. He's gonna block with that. Probably the weakest one, obviously. Oh, no. He's gonna take it. Giant creatures get through, so he is flying. And it's over. Concede, loser. Me losing like 4 games in a row. Mocking someone. Oh god, he is flying. And trample. And it killed me. Never mind. I spoke too soon. I'm an absolute goon. Okay, he has gotten really big. This turned unsexy. I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna fuck. That's a 10-9. Where the fuck was the thing I did? Enchanting. Oh god. Only person. And it has haste and trample. Okay. Attacks creature with 1/1 card. Any token is lifelink attack. Okay. Shield. Fuck, man. I'm just gonna keep building. I'm just gonna keep building until I get a W. This guy is 10, 11. That's a lot. 16 hit. Well, if he attacks me and I take it, I could win. 17, 18, 19. I could still win. Yeah, if he attacks me with all 3. He attacks me with everything. I'm, as long as it's not hit. If he attacks me with the creature demon, I'm good because I can take the damage. That can't attack, and then even 15, 16 can't. None of them have reach, I think, besides him. So he's just gonna probably wait out till I attack, or he's gonna find ways to destroy my cards, which would make the most. If he can eliminate my cards, I'm pretty much cooked. But if I allow him to attack me, I'm good. It's a W then. Only because he has that flying. That's what he knows that. First strike. Okay. And I'll just keep adding. Oh. But even if I attack, he can just block one. He can block all of them. So I'm gonna just do no attack and just end my turn. I'm gonna try to play this smart. I mean, I do have 2 flying actually. I'm retarded. I could have ended this. Cause 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You draw a card. You use one. Okay. If they end 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. It kind of sucks because they can all block, and then I'd be cooked. Yep. It's gonna destroy. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need him to attack with the flying. That's it. But he's not going to. I'll block. Fuck it. I'll block him. I don't want to take the damage. attacks. Other creatures you gain double strike until the end of the turn. Cool. Oh shit. Damn. Alright, I think I lost this one. Spoke too soon? Yeah. I could have ended it, I think. I'm retarded. I really could have ended it. Because I think he had 4 monsters. I'm just gonna take the no block. But now he has enough. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, that's cool. Something irrelevant. Oh, I can't. Oh, wait, no. He can just block the... Well, he can only block 1. He only has 1 point. And I'm pretty sure I'm good. Yeah, I think I won. I'm dumb. I could have done this a while ago. Because this one's going to do the damage no matter what. Yeah, he only has 1 reach. I'm good. Yeah, you lost. You lost, pal. And you lost. Oh no, I was overthinking that. I'm retarded. I realized he only had one fucking flying creature. I had 2. I could have ended that, 5 minutes ago. I'm a dummy. He was probably like, this guy's retarded. I'm just gonna bleed him out. He was right though. I'm retarded. Very dumb. Let's do another one. Okay, that was an interesting deck. Keep the peace. I'm gonna swap that out. I did not like it. Cold Blood Killers. That was kind of cool. That was, aerial domination. Probably tons of fucking flying. Assuming. I'm assuming this is a lot of flying. Let's do another W. Okay. Octopussy. Can you say that? Is that allowed? We're gonna keep it. Fuck it. We're gonna continue to continue. Flying. Okay. First. Nothing I can play. This spell costs 1 last cast if you control a creature with flying. Draw 2 cards. Return target creature to its hand. Oh, let me first do this. Can't do any creatures, so we'll do this. I could have probably, done it on something more important, but let's be annoying in the beginning. And he recast it. Awesome. Enchant water creature untapped. Enchant creature and creature doesn't untap during its control. Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Strike 2. Flying whenever a creature attacks. Whenever a creature with flying attacks, you may draw a card. Okay, so we both have flying. And we already got some cards out. Other creatures you control with flying get +1. Beautiful. Get that out early. Oh, not one. No, I think it'll be a stalemate. I'm dumb. Let's see. Whenever your creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Oh. God damn. Whenever another creature you control enters, you gain 1 life. Jesus fuck, man. This is a OP deck. Oh, fuck. Hey, what an ass. Whenever one enters... Just like that. Knock his health down. Fuck this guy. Damn! Six. Fucking 24. Every time a creature enters, this cuck gets thick life. He can just get it back. I could be just wasting my time attacking this man. I needed to get his health down immediately. If I don't, I failed and I will install Windows. Like a cock. Okay. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Ah, fucking A! Fuck this guy! Fuck it. I hate this guy. I really do. I hate you, G-Star 2011. Fucking, oh Jesus fucking A, man. Fuck this stupid guy. Fuck this cunt. I hate him. I hate him. I'm raging. I'm tilting. I'm tilted. I'm angry. What a Dazzling Angel. What a fucking based card. Yeah. Tap all creatures target player controls those creatures on tap during those players. Okay. Yeah, fuck you. I'ma lose this one. This one's gonna hurt. that deck is very good. I don't know if this is pre-made or if this motherfucker... I can see why it's not allowed in standard. I should have picked... Okay. I'll take him. I should have, no attack. Fuck, man. I really should have, done the... Wind Reader Sphinx. I'm tilted. I can't block him. We're gonna do no blocks on this one. We're gonna play a strategy. It's called get my life down as low as possible and then come back. This guy sucks. No, I suck. I should have immediately not returned that. I think I returned a card. I think I had a card, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I should have done this card. Fuck this card. No attacks. Only sadness and hate. Major balls is calling. My tilt is full swing. I hate this person. I want to find them and become friends with them. Oh man, that fucking hurts. Fuck this guy. Land. Draw 2 cards. Oh, yeah. Whenever creature you control is fine. Yeah. I have a bunch of walls. And these walls do nothing. Okay. Cool. Very defensive kind of deck. No attack because I know he would block. Do. I'm gonna block him. Fuck this guy. Yeah. You can't stop me. I'm a lose. Whenever a creature you control with flying enters, walk shaman gets +1. Huh. What about the other ones that came in, right? Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm not playing into his sexy games. I should have done this card. A bunch of Doge. Oh, fucking A. What, it accounts for tokens too? Man, fuck this guy. This deck should be illegal. And he's a 13? God damn! A really good based this is a very based yeah, very based deck he has here. I don't know again if it's pre-built or if he built it himself. That'd be kind of awesome. Even if I attacked with all, even if I attacked with all, it'd be very useless. It'd be 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh my god, these cards, dude! You need like a deck that just removes these cards. Absolute fucking absolute fucking retard move of me. I hate myself. I've done it. What do I even do next? Play Octopus Man? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I got 8. He can't do shit. Yeah. Yeah. I'm like, there's nothing I can do. I should just concede at this point. Draw a card? Okay. What is this? What's going on? 18? I don't get this. This has got to be cheat. This man's cheating. There's 38. What kind of bullshit is this? Oh, yeah, he's choosing. He and or she. I will be gender neutral in this moment. Me as in anger. Absolute monstrosity of a deck. Very based. If I had this deck, I would never I'd be so bored because how good it is. Yeah. Who am I doing? Who am I doing? Definitely you. Fuck you. It doesn't undo anything. And I'm playing this octopus. Yeah, now I have octopus back. Yeah, this deck's not good against this one. I'm cooked. I'm cooked, and my balls hurt. It's just gonna power into each other. This is like foreplay. Then he just gains his life back. It doesn't make any sense. I'm hurting financially. I'm hurting financially and emotionally. Spiritually. 1 attack, 12. Okay. 13, 14, 15. Okay. And then you can just do the flying too. 16, 17. Okay. 18. He knows I'm gonna block though. 19, 20. Okay. This is cool. Like drawing these cards to see. This would have been cool. This is not a good deck. This is a bad time. I was like, oh, flying, I'm good. Flying's annoying. I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block you. Together. That means 8, right? We get we get to block twice, right? I'm good, right? I'm gonna be okay. No, I'm not. I'm gonna. Woo! I'm still alive. Ah, fuck this guy. I fucking hate him. I wanna. This guy sucks. Here, let me do this. Let me do this. Yeah. Let me do this. It's now my end. I'm going to die. Fuck you, G-Star 2011. That sounds like a really shitty email. Like, this is... What's the point of this? You know, like the meme? Like, I'm not okay. Take action. You know they say when you're fine, but you're not fine? I need to find that meme. That's my favorite. I can't spell right now.
Walk out the door, you see someone that you know and they ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
This is how I feel. This is what's hurting me. Oh, he's telling me to go. Oh, wait. I have things to do. I have... I can play you? What? Why can't I play Sexy Man? No, did I discard Sexy Man? No! Oh man, that was my fucking card. I could have returned the 13 plus 13. And I would have been... I wouldn't have won, but I would have been great. And fuck this guy. Fuck this person. I hope they step on a rock in their lifetime. Oh yeah, look at this action I got. I'm just gonna prolong. Oh, he took out my, he took out something. Oh, my balls! Damn, negative, what's the point of that? Negative 38, fuck him. Fuck him, fuck his parents for having them, and fuck G-Star 2011. Can I pin that to myself? Fuck, I'm tilted. G-Star 2011. I wanna pin this to myself. I don't even know what kind of deck that was. But I lasted. Did I not? We're getting some gold. We're gonna find a match. We're gonna go for standard. Not play with that shit anymore. Ancient Discovery. Second chance. Fuck G-Star 11. My tilt has gone places that it shouldn't have. But I'm gonna go with some fairy. And that's okay. We're gonna go back on the up and up. We're gonna goon a little bit, and we're gonna win. And that's what's important. Okay, instant flying, instant. Yeah, my favorite card. Okay, base, yeah. It looks like a very base card, a very good card, very cool card. Oh man. We're gonna keep all set. Opponent. Draw a card, nice. Fuck this guy. that? Oh, well, the mixed bags. This creature is flying as long as it's attacking. Oh, interesting. That's kind of cool. Look at the top two cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, the other in the bottom of the library. Creature token, if a creature dies, turn to life. So go to yeah. Gotta get something. Look at this detective. He really be investigating. I've never understood that about detectives. Fuck him. Can you even return? Man. Hey, did you hear Google might be forced to sell Chrome? Yeah, I did hear that. And they should. And I hope someone cool buys it. Minus the monopoly part. Chrome is... I don't want Chrome to die. Well, I don't want Chrome to die in the sense that it's a very secure browser for the mass people that do not set their browser with security in mind. Man, fuck this dude. And it sucks too because I don't want an even worse company than Google, which probably does exist, to take over. I mean, Mozilla just laid off what 20% of their labor force, and Google was a massive payer to Mozilla, regardless of people's view on it. I need more land. But if they do, I think the monopoly does need to get broken up. Google's biggest problem is they have a massive, what do you call it? They have a massive habit of fucking starting something and then end of lifing it, which is retarded. I mean, there's a whole website called Google Kills. Yeah, imagine if Microsoft ended up buying it or something. That would be worse. Yeah, that would honestly be worse than Google. Minus the... Look, Microsoft has some very good security engineers. In a sense. And I think they want to be a very secure-based operating system, as much as people don't think that like they are. But from a privacy standpoint, they are probably far worse than Google, even though Google's like an ad company. I do not like Microsoft at all. I would actually take Google's side than Microsoft. Google's heavily reliance on open source is much there, and they do put a strong amount of... They do put a big emphasis on open source software, which could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. Except for each... Fuck! But I would not want Microsoft... You know, it'd be great, actually, if Mozilla got their shit together and they bought Chrome. And they implicated Chrome's sandboxing, and they made Firefox better, and they made Firefox more private, and they made Firefox more secure, and they added better overall experience. I would be okay with it. Okay, choose a number between 1 and 10. Whenever opponent casts a spell with mana or less equal, player loses 2 life. Let's do its average. What's his average? 2. Let's do 3. But I would not want Microsoft, to buy that. That'd be a fucking awful experience. Yeah, they could even afford something like that. I don't. Well, it depends. So, it is true that Mozilla's biggest contributor is Google. They pay them a lot of money to make them the default search engine. But I don't think they could afford it. But what they could do is a lot of these sell-offs might be like estate sale. Like, hey, we'll sell this to you for less than what you think it is, and we'll see you'll take it as a loss for the first couple of years, but then most software companies bemoans to people, they lose money, they bleed money. I mean, YouTube bled Google's money up until like 2014, or when they bought it. Up until like just in the last couple of years, Google was not profitable with YouTube. It cost them more money to run. And a lot of tech companies are like this. They bleed. Now, I do not like that. I don't like the structure of that. I think that's not good. I don't think it's a good thing. Are you going to tell understanding creature? I don't think it's a good thing the way that one, two, three, four, five, six. I don't think it's an inherently good thing, but that's essentially first draw a card and then discard a card. I'll just do this one. Yeah, but I think they could afford it if. Sorry, my brain was just reading for some reason. I think they could afford it in the long term. In the short term, no. If it's like, hey, you immediately have to spend, like, you have to have this money. It does suck that Mozilla is laying off a huge fucking chunk of their labor force. I think it's because they heavily relied way too much on Google. Now, my personal opinion is we need to make a better browser that's separate from Chrome, personally, for competition, to make them scared. I know there's a Rust-based version. There's a Rust-based version browser that's being worked on. That's a fork from Serenity, which is the Rust-based operating system. That would be fucking awesome. It's just, I don't see a future of this being sustainable without people having to pay. Here's the problem. The internet is only free because we are the product. I don't expect people to pay for the internet and then pay I don't expect people to pay for the internet and then pay to go to websites. I forget who was the person. Oh, I should have blocked. Whatever. There was the guy that created the World Wide Web. He said you should pay for per click or per ad, and it'd be like a fraction of a cent. And that sounds great in theory, but people don't want to do that, man. That'd be expensive. And then if you have to pay per website, then you gotta like think how you even get billed for that. It's just, I think, first off, I think the internet should be free. I think the internet should be free in the sense everyone should have access to it. Like, everyone. It's that simple. I think you were referring to... Yeah, net neutral. No, not the neutrality laws. Not. I know what you're talking about. Net neutrality is dog shit, and it needs to fucking go. That was based on people. That was based on companies getting surcharged. Yeah, net neutrality needs to come back. That was companies getting charged based on bandwidth, or they could just charge whatever they want. There was nothing stopping from them overcharging. Yeah, absolute fucking dog shit. I'm like super. I get heated when I think about net neutrality. I'm talking the guy that created the World Wide Web. He had a theory that hey, if people go in and pay per link, like when they go into a website, they pay a fraction of a fraction in order to view that. Like they pay like a couple pennies or something, or $1, and like you can't really judge it instead of running an ad model, which is fucking crazy. That's just not possible. I think the internet should just be free. I pay for my internet provider. They connect me to the internet. That simple. Ads. Look, I'm gonna back up for a second. I'm okay with ads. I don't like them, but I'm okay with banner ads and ads on the side and ads that are not invasive. I like contextual-based ads. I think that's fine. I think that's well within the right of a website to make money off their content as long as it's not fucking dog shit. If I go onto a website and it's a contextual-based ad, like say I go to bigbussy.org and I see femboy hooters on the side of the banner, I expect that. What I don't like, 5, 6, is I don't like, can any of them, hold on, can any of these cards give me, what I don't like is I don't like when companies inject these ads onto these onto these fucking websites, and then they track you, and then they get information on you, and then they yeah, it's fine, whatever. Three turns, bitch. Oh, fuck, I could've. Fuck, I could've won it. Yeah, ads are just a part of reality. The problem is when it's invasive. Yeah, so one of the biggest problems, so prior to, I think it was 2010, Google used to be very contextual based on their ads. Like, you would go to a website, that website would deliver an ad, and that ad would be based on the website that you go to. That's completely fine. I don't think that anyone had a problem with, if I'm going to fucking lawnmowers.com, I get fucking, if I go to lawnmowers.com and I get a fucking ad for lawn gear, I'm okay, whatever, it's expected. Oh yeah, it's Jover. Oh fuck, I'm good. I think I'm good. I think I won this. But what I don't like, is the invasiveness ads. So I personally have an issue with the huge ad model that we've heavily relied on. Now, this is kind of ties into like Facebook. Facebook is free. There was a period of time where Facebook was super, super into the idea of having a paid service. You pay $10 a month, you come in, and you don't get ads, and they don't sell your data, quote unquote. The issue I have is there are services that you pay for. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yep, that was the wrong one. But it's okay, we still won. It would have just been kind of funny to win the other way. What I don't like is if I pay for a service and then they fucking sell my data on the back end. That's to me, they're double dipping. That's insane. That's the level of insanity that we've met. Look at the car industry. The car industry has the worst. The worst. I should have put it in. Boom, boom, win. You buy a car. Say you buy a car for like $30, $40, $50, $60, $70,000. And then after that, they're like, hey, by the way, we're going to put all of these fucking extra fees on here. They're one of the most predatory lenders in the industry, if not the worst. They're like, hey, you got approved for like, 5, 6, 7, 8%. And then, bam, we're actually going to charge you like 12% interest so you can get a fucking charger because you want to impress your friends. Which, you can blame fucking planned obsolescence, consumerism, and it's a right to repair and a bunch of other shit on that. It's just like a good financial literacy. But what is more annoying is now I bought this car. Oh, cool. Like, it's got location tracking. Oh, cool. What are they doing with this? And then you read through their privacy policy, and it's fucking atrocious. Like, I'm looking into buying, I would love to do a smart home. I really wanted a smart home throughout my entire life. It just sounds fucking cool to be able to have things that take away the absolute mundane parts out of your life. Like, I like to spend less time doing chores and more time doing things. Like, things that I fucking enjoy. Not fucking sitting here thinking, wow, you know what sounds great? Yeah, the car stuff is absolutely crazy. And when you tell people, they look at you like you're crazy. And you're like, no, dude, go read your privacy policy. It's really bad. Yeah, it is definitely a control thing. I think it's less about control, honestly. This is gonna sound crazy. I don't think it's more about control. I think it's about money. That's all it is. Because, like, back to the car loan thing. Car loans are super predatory. They generally, if you get it through your bank, it's the lowest interest rate loan that you could justify. It's like sometimes you can get like a 2, 3, 4% loan on a car loan, which is fine. That's a reasonable loan if you need a car for your job or whatever. I'm super fuck cars mentality. Fucking hate them. They're a depreciating asset. They're literally the worst money investment that you can make in your entire life. But if you get a decent car at a decent price and it makes your life more convenient, whatever. I'm not gonna hate. If you need it for your job, whatever. Not gonna hate. Okay, this is the best tech I have. But what I don't like is it goes back to money. These car loan dealerships will literally sell you on premium products. They'll upsell you on shit you don't need. They'll make you download the app because maybe they get a spiff or whatever. I don't work in the car industry, but this is things I have heard from people that work in the car industry. And then, or maybe it's a part of their quota, like, hey, you have to have like 30 people download the app. And that sounds crazy, but look at Best Buy employees. Best Buy employees literally, I think it comes to the form of money and data selling at first, but I've heard people on on the right talk about how it's so the government can shut down your car and where you can go in an emergency. No, I wouldn't agree with that. And the reason I wouldn't agree with that is because the government doesn't need to do all these steps to control people. I mean, let's take a step back and think for a minute and think rationally. The government is just filled with a bunch of retards and I don't like to get political on here because people that get into the private, and I'm not accusing you of this, but people in the privacy space and the security space are ultra paranoid that it's always government surveillance when corporate surveillance is probably the worst it's been in like the last 10 to 20 years. Government surveillance is not a good thing, and I do not like it, but I understand it's an expectation that we are going to have some level of surveillance in a country, a first world country that has all this access to the internet. If the government wants to find you, they don't and ruin your life, they don't need to do all these steps. They can literally just fucking end it. They can just end everything that you do. They can just find you. If you're a taxpayer in America, you're kind of cooked on that point. But I think these companies do get a lot of support from the government to exist to make more money, because the government has a blind eye to how they spend. They're really bad at most governments don't know how to manage their money. It's not their job. It's their job to maintain society and maintain the security of the border and to maintain the security of the people. That's really what they're for. In hindsight, in a very lame, very simplified answer, non-political answer, that is the job of the government, to serve its people, to make sure that it secures it has good national security, and that's it. I mean, corporate surveillance has come down to these fucking retards in these companies. Oh man, fuck this guy. Wait, hold on. Never mind. I was gonna blame this person for no reason. But these corporations, this is what the problem is. Follow the money. When you have a company that starts up, and I just want to be very neutral about it. When you have a company that starts, they get a lot of venture capital. A ton. Some companies get so much that they're allowed. This is what happened with Uber. They got so much money that they were super cheap on their pricing that they literally destroyed the taxi industry. They got a ton of money. Venture capital money from, not just the government, just from people that want to make money. And then, here's the crazy part, after the price is so low and they price out the competition, Amazon does this too, it literally becomes a monopoly. And because it becomes a monopoly, you're kind of like, fuck. Who do I choose? I have Uber, I have Lyft. And then their price goes up because they literally were like, oh wait, we ran out of venture capital funds. We ran out of money. So we have our CEO that makes, $5 million a year. We have our engineers that we pay $500,000 a month. Stuff like that. We need to keep this going. So we're going to pay our employees the lowest amount that we can, even though they're not employees. And then we're going to provide a service that people could become dependent on. And because they become dependent on it, because we had so much venture capital money in the beginning, this is what we're going to do. We're going to make a hole in the market. And because we made a hole in the market, we're going to eventually become so dependent that we don't need people. We don't need people to have an option. This is, fundamentally the issue. It's almost that simple. And that's kind of like my rant. These companies get a lot of money in the, TDLDR. These companies get a ton of money in the beginning. Damn it. We get a lot of money. They get a lot of money in the beginning, and that causes them to become so people become so dependent on it because it's so cheap and it's affordable, and then they end up, you know, I'm just repeating myself, but they end up become so reliant on it. I agree. The corporate stuff is the craziest. The worst part is they can lobby. Yeah, and you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I don't like lobbying, but anyone can lobby. This is the problem. But the thing is, I believe. Okay. I believe that lobbying is draw card, drag cards, put them on top. Okay. Here's the crazy part. Lobbying is, there's so many lobbyists per congressperson that it's fucking insane. It's literally bonkers. And we don't really have a way to lobby for the people. Now, anytime you bring up we're a democracy, people are like, we're a public constitution, you're fucking retarded. I hate those people. We have democracy in this country. There's people that we vote for in this country that have hopefully our best representation. It's just a very difficult system, and we do have a lot of lobbyists in America. I mean, we have the filibuster. The filibuster has been talked about how they need to get rid of it on every step. And we don't have really good privacy policies. And it sucks because we don't have good privacy policies. We don't really have a choice that says I'm allowed to be deleted forever. And this is the problem. God damn, fuck this guy. But not fuck this guy, but fuck G-Star 2011. Fuck you know what? G-Star 2011, if you ever find this, fuck you. I'm on 5. Yeah, he's only boom. It's okay. I do think that the amount of lobbying that we have is fucking outrageous. And it does suck because it feels like what I'm doing as a person is like, oh, there's no hope. Are you sure you will have a copy of this legendary player playing this solo? Damn it. Oh. The vote. You're just gonna do. Who is G-Star and what did he ever do to you? This is Magic the Gathering. And he annihilated me. And it hurt. G-Star 2011, G-Starload 2011 hurt me. He destroyed me. He annihilated me. Oh, and he got 12. Fuck. 7, baby. His deck was so good. I don't know if it was pre-built or if it would destroy you on my main desktop. I use Arch Linux, by the way, and on my laptop I use CubesOS. CubesOS is probably, if CubesOS, I am resolving that. Fuck. I'm gonna. Yeah, you can game on CubesOS. It's just not good, but there's a reason why. I get their reasoning. I literally get their reasoning. It kind of makes sense. Pass. No block. Wait, no. No, I meant to block. Yeah, true. There's a reason, but still, I want. No, 100%. So the reason that gaming doesn't exist on Cubes is because XOR 11, which is used by a lot of distros still, and Wayland isn't complete. Is XOR by its 11 is the X11 display server is not containerized, like at all. And because it's not containerized, haha, bitch. Yeah, and I do agree. That's why I run Arch on my main PC. On my laptop, I think that the security has a higher threat model. But it's actually interesting why they do it. Once CubesOS kind of figures out how to isolate the GPU process, and Wayland does do this, XOR 11 will be obsolete, and once Wayland can kind of be like functioning, it will actually happen. It will be a functioning, and I think that it will. I think it will be fine. Yeah, the way that the XO11 processes the whole concept of it. Yeah, definitely. There is fucking balls. There is a process to. I'm gonna lose this one. Fuck this guy. Yeah, keep an eye out. Like their ultimate goal is 3, 4, 5. God damn it, man! Fuck this guy. So, like, on my laptop, I don't really need to game. I could have won that one. I was gooning too much. Too much goon. Yeah, so, like, Linux by itself isn't really inherently a secure operating system out the gate. There are too many distros. There are distros that have, like, really poor sandboxing and poor security. And as much as I hate it, as a Windows hater I am, Windows, if you do it the correct way and you isolate a lot of the, not just isolate the process, but if you remove the ability to do an admin account and you create a separate account, Windows can be by far more secure than Linux. Linux just has the open source aspect of it. I'm a Linux user because I do not like proprietary software. I'm a CubesOS user because I think it's the most reasonable way to approach security in the Linux ecosystem, is to trust no one. And I think there will be a future where CubesOS will be a very good competitor to a lot of these Linux distros. I mean, I distro hopped for a very long time. What about BitSite and other immutable? I believe, yeah, I don't know, BitSite. I have no idea what that is. The only immutable distro that I think, let me look this up. Interesting. Oh, let's look this up right now. Right now. Go away, Magic. Yeah, I see you typing. The more plug-and-play distro you'll ever find. Oh, yeah, I'm on Garuda. I think Garuda is it's just worked for me. I was a Pop OS user for a very long time, and something happened with the snapshot that just fucked my system, and I hated it. I think that Garuda takes. There is I did run Catchy Bazite. I did run Catchy OS. It's like the most next generation of Linux gaming. Powered by, it's powered by Fedora and Universal Blue. So I ran Secure Blue, which is like the security focused version of Fedora, and it ran Flatpak, and it was pretty awesome. I actually really liked Stable as Fuck and Optimized to the Bones. Nice. I prefer Bleeding Edge personally, but this is kind of interesting. I'll have to bookmark this. I ran. It was honestly really difficult. Only because. Deja vu, but like the bad kind. I used Secure Blue. Yeah, give it a look. Let me just. What is it? VirtualBox. Yeah, Garuda is like kind of been the most stable stable Linux arch I've ever used. Let me check this out right now. Let's delete that. God, where did I start? I started before I got into like heavy gaming. I used to use Garuda from 2020 to 2024. I feel like I've seen this before. Let's download it. Is that virtual? Fucking desktop. NVIDIA, unfortunately. Like Steam OS, Kitty. Interesting. Huh. Downloads. Let's go to my downloads. Save. Yeah, it's so like I do understand that like Fedora is like a very ahead of the curve. Like they're like a really good secure distro. Like Fedora, I understand. I do make fun of Fedora all the time and Fedora users, but I know Fedora puts a lot of work in. I actually SteamOS for Windows. That's funny. Someone I know who I switched to Linux, they went to Nubra, whatever, however you pronounce it, for gaming, and they really like it. I only picked Garuda because, what was the reason? I think because I like the theme. It was nice. I ran in a virtual machine for a couple months, and I really liked it. On my laptop, actually, I ran Nubra. Yeah, from a plug and play, it's really good. I use Fedora. Contrary to popular belief, I did not run Kali Linux. I ran Fedora Security Labs on my laptop for months. Literally months. It was like my favorite. I loved it. It was simple. It was clean. I did use a lot of the applications on here. I learned how to use Medusa and Nmap, Wireshark. I learned a lot about Wireshark running it. I never used Yershania Ettercap. my first program I ever like learned about was EtherCap on in a virtual just a virtual machine where I downloaded like BlackArch for whatever reason because I was retarded. I didn't care about storage at the time. But I ran Fedora Security Labs for quite a long time. It was kind of like I was like, this is the most based hacker OS. Nothing competes with Fedora Security Labs. And then I ran Parrot OS for whatever reason for a long time on my laptop, and then I hopped to Elementary OS, and after that I found Cubes by accident. Like literally, like I was like, Cubes OS? Why is it called that? And then I watched a video on Cubes. I watched a video on Cubes OS and learned. Yeah, I think Cubes OS is the most reasonably secure operating system because of containerization. The containerization is definitely, it's not even like that difficult to pick up. I think Cubes OS is, I think people are afraid of it because they hear it's an advanced Linux operating system. I'm not even a power Linux user, and I've been using Linux for like 10 years. For a very long time. I don't even have to touch the command line anymore. Like I just prefer to. I don't like GUIs. And I did I did work on a project with some friends where I worked on LFS. I worked on a Linux from scratch with some people, and I did dabble with Gen 2 for a while. Yeah, the terminal is not really neat. It really isn't. I just prefer it because it's I'm more efficient. Though, contrary to popular belief, I fucking hate tiling window managers like DWM. I just don't care for key bindings, even though it's more efficient. I'm just a key bindings hater. Apparently, I just like terminals. Terminal's efficient enough for me, but yeah, you're correct. You are 100% correct. The terminal is not needed as much anymore as much people make it out to be, and that's a good thing. I think it gets more people involved in Linux that are allergic to the terminal. I truly think that it's definitely a good thing. I don't think it's a bad thing. Bizarre. Let's see. I wonder what it's based on. There's Fedora. I'm just gonna put Fedora unknown. Forward. I might fuck it up. Let's see. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Memory's fine. Let's do 696. And I do think that we have reached definitely the space of Linux ease of use. When I first started, I started on Ubuntu, and like very, 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 very first. Okay, interesting. Let's see. Very first Linux distro I ever touched was Ubuntu because my Windows machine was absolute dog shit, and I was like, why is my laptop so fucking slow? This sucks. And I paid too much money for this. At the time, that was a lot of money to me. And I ended up getting a... I ran Ubuntu. Oh, okay. Interesting. And it's got NVIDIA drivers, probably. Yeah, Linux really shines on laptops, and we can... Yeah, like Puppy Linux, Small Damn Linux, all great. Fun fact, a person I lived with ended up running. I'll just do a none. Password 1, 2, 3, 4. Beautiful. I installed my roommate at the time. She had they had a elementary. They had a Windows laptop that really sucked, and I fixed it for them, and I was like, "Hey, can I install Linux on your laptop? It's like kind of slow, and this might speed it up." And I looked for like a distro that they could figure out like really quick, and she was like, "Oh yeah, I just need it for like email X, Y, and Z." And I was like, "Oh cool, let's do this." And I ended up picking elementary OS for them, and they couldn't tell the difference, like at all. It was actually kind of awesome, and they ran Linux for like up until I don't talk to them anymore, but they ran Linux up until like the fucking didn't even fucking know, which is realistically the best part is you can put it on shit. Let me just read the community docs. Documentation, Discord. The only problem I have with these distros, including Waydroid. Oh, nice. The only problem I have with these distros is I'm worried that the developers will abandon it. But if this makes me join Fedora and I can be a Flatpak enjoyer. Oh, it's built on Silver Blue. Oh, okay. If I could be a Flatpak enjoyer, it'd be based. Because I am a Flatpak enjoyer. I do enjoy my flats. So it's not going down easily. Yeah, there are a lot of people involved in this. So okay, as long as because secure blue. Yeah. Do you use bubble wrap? Are you a bubble wrap enjoyer? Oh, you don't know about so. No, all right, you're about to find out. Do you know what flat seal is? Are you a flat seal enjoyer as well? So bubble wrap is a core execution engine for unprivileged containers that work as a set UID binary for kernels without username spaces. It is very, very, very similar to what would be the equivalence? Fuck, how do I explain it? Not SC Linux. Ah, man, this one's gonna hurt. FireJail. It's a FireJail, but much more base. FireJail is a security sandbox tool. Bubble wrap is like that, but more based. Flat seal is, I understand, like a permissions. Like, it helps with permissions and makes Flatpaks much more easier to work with and much more secure, preferably. Obviously, flat kill, a lot of people bring up. But from what I read and understand is flat kill is very outdated, and a lot of the biggest problems that come from Flatpaks is you're downloading and using unprivileged, like you're using products that aren't signatured, like they're not like I guess like the easiest way to explain it, like they're not verified. You're using unverified packages, so no shit you're gonna get incorrect packages that have more permissions than they should. And this is something in the Linux community that I hope grows because kind of like a Graphene OS user, I think that Graphene OS takes the most reasonable approach to security. Same thing with Cubes OS is it trusts no one, and that's the point. It's not supposed to trust anybody and I like that. You're not supposed to put this much power into users. I think you like just like on a Linux distro, you should relatively understand that you have a lot of power as a pseudo user, as an admin user. Yeah, so you can actually incorporate bubble wrap in any Fedora package. It's a core execution tool for unprivileged containers. It's pretty awesome. If you've never used it, if you ever used FireJail, it's even better. It's more based. I'm just wondering, if this, if I end up, I use FireJail and I use SE Linux, essentially on my Arch distro. I try to secure my Arch Linux distro as much as possible, hopefully. But if I end up liking how the gaming experience that works on Bazit, is it Bazit? Bazit? I'll probably switch to it. I'm not afraid to check out other Linux distros in distro. I still don't have a problem with distro hopping because I take my main system and I separate it from my operating system. I never put them in the same hard drive because I think that'd be bad. Because when I first distro hopped, when I first started distro hopping, I was like losing a ton of shit. I mean, immutable plus flat plus no user is pretty damn secure. 100%, yeah. Immutable plus flat packs plus no I consider the most secure OS after Cubes, and it can game. Yeah, no root user is obviously the most secure. First off, no root user already secure. No root privileges, and then understanding the SUID user space is like super important. Downloading verified packages. I think this is another thing that like kind of like in the Android ecospace needs to be addressed, is understanding how to verify and check signatures of packages that you download, like PGP signatures or GPG signatures, however you want to look at it. I think that's another thing, just like downloading APKs and understanding how to verify this is a verified source of APK that I'm getting it from the developer and I know that it's verified. That is just an extra step that I think that a lot of people should take into account when they're downloading certain applications. And this is why I'm a fan of Graphene OS, is you can restrict internet access. You can restrict a lot of different permissions that applications might be considered hostile in your system, and that's kind of awesome. I kind of like that because say it's a malicious app, well, it has no access, and as long as it can't define or go out of the parameters of the underlying OS, I think that's a win for everybody, and I believe that is a W for most people. Performing a post installation test. This is awesome. I hope this works out and it installs. And I remember to install it. Zoom that. Total War. Yeah, I'll check this out. If I end up liking this, I will install it and I'll run it as my main distro. This will. I hope so. I have to like play around with it. Generally, I do maybe 2 to 3 hours of testing in a virtual machine. I have kind of like a process. I'll spend like 2 to 3 hours in a virtual machine, and then if I like something, I have to go. But I hope you like it. Yeah, awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. We do have a Discord, a Matrix server, and I do have a YouTube channel. Please check it out. I'll definitely check this out, and if I do end up liking it, I will install it and start gaming on it. Thanks, man. Appreciate you. You have a wonderful night. We're going to check out Bazit. Ciao. Must be French. Damn, maybe I should have. And it's got an Nvidia. I really should have fucking went with AMD. When absolute F I did on my end for picking Nvidia. Sound of silence. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Let's see. Hmm. Do, 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 do. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'm not gonna play this one. I'll probably get a fucking copyright strike. Do, do, do. The sound, the silence. Do, 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 do. Fuck. We're gonna have to check this out later. Alright, brothers. It's been 2 hours. I'll see you later.